Hi there, as usual it's me, just a voiceover, you're watching Review Machines, and this is all new ATV which is named KHAN Travel. And we are so excited to review it today, cause according to the manufacturer statement, it has several new solutions in the construction that make this machine be quite different to many other analogs. Today we are going to find out why this ATV is so peculiar, and besides, as usually, we will test it in the severe conditions. Well, it's going to be an interesting day, so take your seats in our ATV and get comfortable, my friends, we are to start right now. How do you like its exterior, guys? As to me, the ATV has a fresh and bright design. Definitely it's one of the best looking machine of this class. It looks both strong and heavy-duty, and effective like a space transport from a computer game. Especially it impresses when you stand next to it, cause it's a really big machine. The length is 4 meters, the width 2.5 meters, and the height is also about 2.5 meters. The base here is a waterproof frame made of high-quality steel. The cabin and the body are made of durable plastic. The plastic body is not afraid of scratches and rust, so it's a good solution for an ATV. The windows look cool here, and they are so comfortable for passengers. The wheels are also absolutely new here. The diameter is 1600 mm, the width is 600. The tire tread is rather aggressive. We will test it in practice a bit later. The ground clearance is 600 mm, and the bottom is absolutely flat. The next feature is a central system of tire inflation powered by the engine exhaust. It takes just 40 seconds to pump up all the wheels from zero to normal pressure. The system itself isn't new, the novelty is in the feature that allows us to adjust the tire's pressure of each axle separately. It's a key feature to get over steep hills. Another key feature is an articulated frame with a hydraulic steering. This solution is proved to be very effective because of the several moments. It's good both for maneuvering and for off-roading capabilities. By the way, for sharp turns we can use skid steering system. Now we see the machine turning around with skid steering. When the ATV is turning by the articulation of the frame, the turning radius is much bigger. And you may ask, so why do we need it? The best way to explain it, to show it in practice. So let's do it. As usually, I'm very excited to get the very first impressions about the new machine. Actually, I've driven numerous ATVs, and often they are not so comfortable. But such kind of design with an articulated frame has both off-road efficiency and comfortable steering. Due to the articulation, I can handle the huge ATV like a regular car with a power steering. Besides, it has a regular steering wheel and pedals that is more comfortable as opposed to the steering levers. And now let's look at the most interesting part of the construction. Usually vehicles of this class are equipped with diesel Kubota engine 1.5 liters capacity, but this time we have here new engine 2.4 liters 60 HP. It works together with a mechanical 6-range gearbox. The gearbox drives front and rear axles by drive shafts. The axles are equipped with pneumatic diff locks. All the wheels are equipped with reducers that are driven by the axles. In this way we don't have any chains in the transmission. Let's look inside. We enter in the cabin through the front door. The handling is regular, there are steering wheel and pedals like in a car. There are 2 brakes levers to control skid steering system. The dashboard is over the windscreen. All the gauges and buttons are away from the dirt and water. The interior is quite empty now, but it can be equipped with everything any customer needs. The only features we see here are the windows and the hatch. But now you can see the possible variant of the trim. There are comfortable seats covered with eco leather. Besides, there are 2 seats for passengers. They can be transformed in a sleeping mode, providing large flat bed. We see here a multimedia system with displays, rear view cameras, and numerous other options. All these and many others can be installed in the ATV according to the customer requirements. Well, we've covered all the main features of the vehicle, now it's time to test it in practice. Let's do it. Now we're trying to cut out our way through the forest to get the hidden lake and swamp for testing the machine there. We are moving along the abandoned road. The further we go, the harder the road is. After all, we found ourselves among the thick bushes, so we had to cut out our way right through it. While we are crawling here, it's worth mentioning that the maximum speed of the machine is 44 km per hour. The minimal speed 1.5 km per hour. The torque is impressive with the new engine. It moves through bushes, slow and sure like a tank. Sometimes we had to get over fallen trees, thanks to the tires. They are durable enough and we didn't puncture them. Finally, we got out of the forest and we saw the water. It's clear now, we are approaching the lake. But to get to the water, we again had to cut out our way through bushes. Thanks to the body made of durable plastic, it's not afraid of being scratched. Well, meantime, we are ready to find out how the ATV can go in water. The weight of the ATV is 2050 kilos, but it can easily float due to the huge wheels and waterproof plastic body. On water, the ATV can move at a speed about 6 km per hour. In this way, we can cross still water. To maneuver, we can use skid steering. By the way, the fuel consumption is about 3.5 liters per hour. The fuel tank is 105 liters, so the range is quite impressive. Now we are facing the interesting task. We have to get out from water on the ground. To do that, we have to climb on quite a steep ascent. Now we can lower the pressure of the front axle to make it easier to climb the ascent. As a result, the ATV gets over this obstacle without visible efforts. We tried several times on different ascents, but everywhere the ATV managed to climb on them. Such a result is provided by torquey diesel engine, effective tires, and separate inflation of the axles. By the way, let's look in detail how this feature works. Now we are climbing the steep ascent, firstly with pumped tires, and then with empty front tires, where you can see that the tilt of the machine is less when the front tires are empty. So again, it's a very useful feature to climb and go down on dangerous steep ascents. Meantime, we are getting back to the lake, but this time we want to test how it goes on swamp. Actually, the vehicle is cut out for such conditions. Here we can see the performance of the articulated frame. When the vehicle starts getting stuck, it's enough just to turn the steering wheel and the whole body is twisting like a snake, and the ATV keeps on moving. We even don't need to switch on the diff locks. But if we do that, the ATV turns into a real ultimate off-roading conqueror. Well, it seems all the tests are exhausted, but we have one more thing to speak about: the price. and the base model of the ATV KHAN costs about $100,000. Thanks for having a ride with us, my friends. Please post your comments what you think of this machine. Consider subscribing the channel if you like this video. Stay with us. There will be many more interesting materials here. Goodbye.